Good evening, everyone. Today is the 14th of August. It's about 8:30 here at night here at Pineville. And I'm preparing this for the 15th of August, tomorrow, Monday morning. How many times have you asked yourself the question, why is this happening? Or, why did this happen to me? Or, how can these things be? That's what they said in the Bible. How can these things be? There are many things that happen in our lives that frankly take us by surprise. When I was young, I really thought I had it all figured out. And I thought I pretty well had charted my course. I took this class, this motivational training from a company called Success Motivation Institute, SMI. They had all these cassette tapes. And you divided your life into like 6 different categories. You had your physical life, you had your social life, you had your spiritual life, you had your vocational life, your financial life, and your family life. And you set short-term and long-term goals for each of those areas of your life. I had it all charted out, and it wasn't long till boom, it all came crashing down. It didn't matter what I put on my refrigerator. It didn't matter what I put down on my goals. God caused certain things to occur in my life that shattered all those goals. Well, if you want to hear more about that, go to LarryWPhillips.com and then scroll down to the last video, which is my testimony, and it goes more into detail about that. But the Bible tells us that He has wrought all of our works in us. The Bible tells us that He controls even the bounds of our habitation is in His control. We didn't choose what state we would be born in. We didn't choose what city we would be born in. We didn't choose our parents. We didn't choose if we would be a boy or a girl. That's so asinine to think that people think they can choose their own gender. That's the epitome of blasphemy against God. Hath not the potter power over the clay? People think that they're the potter and God's the clay. It is the other way around. And so, in my life, I've found that when things are going the most smoothest, oftentimes is when I'm doing the least amount of planning. And things are go the roughest when I do the most amount of planning. Go figure. Okay? We're told in Hebrews that there is a rest the people of God. Sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night and my mind will be spinning. I'll be thinking about all these things and how I'm going to deal with it. Well, that's kind of what's on my mind this evening. So when you get discouraged, when you had all your goals set, and everything seems to come crashing down, things will probably start getting better. Okay? Because you'll start relying upon God rather than relying upon yourself. You know? There's a time to live, there's a time to die. There's a time to laugh and there's a time to cry. You know? And so I hope you have a good week this week, and we look unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith. We don't look into ourselves. God bless.